Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Niqabi Fans. It has literally been almost a year since I've actually put out any sort of social media content. And that's really because I have been so inundated with work. We've been building our company and we've just really been working on that. And so while this has always been very important to me, it just, I think because it was in its infancy, kind of took a back seat. And the last time I actually made a video was centered around, being productive and how to balance. And the reality was that, sort of as priorities change, you sort of realize that productivity also means you have to prioritize certain things over others. So yeah, a year later, and we're sitting in November or December actually, wow. December 2023, and it has been, I think, for the world at this very moment, a very, very difficult period, because obviously we're witnessing something that is deeply catastrophic in Palestine, and I think it's something that obviously resonates with any person that is justice loving and freedom loving. And so it's something I think that really just shakes or I think it shook all of us to our core, just in terms of realizing how easy it is to dehumanize a people, to, make a people, sort of seem worthy of, or it's being okay to go out there and kill them. And for me, that has been, I think, something that I've been grappling with, and more so grappling it with it because of the circle in which I operate and how kind of agnostic, for the lack of a better word, or apathetic perhaps, some people are to what's happening in Palestine. And I think that's been the saddest part for me, over and above what is actually happening, is just actually to witness the apathy that we actually find amongst so many people, in different spaces. Of course, I think that is not to detract from the fact that we've seen, so many people come out to support the Palestinian cause. And I think that's important. I think we have to realize that social media and media in general, and the platforms, specifically the viral video-based platforms, have actually made it really easy to kind of get your message across and get the Palestinian message across, and really for people to see what was happening on the ground without kind of, the PR playing a role in that, which I think is what happened historically. And so historically people would base their assumptions on the world based on what the media was saying, and now we're actually seeing the reality without that intermediary, which we've now realized obviously is that it has been very, very biased, and obviously influenced by a PR agenda. So I think it's just been a very difficult moment for most of the people around the world that are freedom loving and justice loving, and I think most of us have kind of just found it very difficult to go back to normal, and I think that's one of the reasons why I felt it imperative to start the process of making these videos, because I think it's so important to kind of talk through this era that we're in, which is a crazy era, a difficult era, but also to, I think, kind of unpack that analysis and, just I think get a viewpoint that kind of extrapolates the themes and the lessons